Hello and welcome to today's webinar, Meet the Enhanced Client Portal, how to showcase your brand and improve customer service. My name is Damien. I'm one of the co-founders of Zanda, and Irina, thank you for joining us today, and I will hand over to you to introduce yourself.
Hi everyone. Yes, I'm Marina. I have been with Zanda almost 5 years. In 2 weeks, it's going to be my anniversary. I've spent 3 years working in different roles in the customer success team, and now I am proudly with the marketing team and also leading the Zanda Academy. I hope you've seen me there. And today I'm very excited to join Damien here to introduce wonderful things we've added to Zanda Client Portal.
Absolutely. So let's dive in and a quick overview of what we're going to cover. So there's a bunch of different things that we have done. The most visibly noticeable will be a changed branding, the way that it looks. We've got a bunch of things in terms of waitlist improvements, new functionality in there. We've made things easier to use. And the best way for us to show you those things is actually to jump in and just give you a demo and show you how to set it up. Just to give a little bit of overview first. So our core goals in terms of Xander as a product and what we're doing here with this is to kind of give better brand cohesion for customers. So we had feedback that people would have a nice website and they'd move to the client portal, or their clients would click on to go to client portal, and there was inconsistency with the brand, so the colors and so forth didn't sort of flow through. So we want to kind of improve that. Our global goal, of course, is always to reduce admin, reduce paperwork, reduce the need for administrative stuff to drain our energy and resources as practitioners and practice owners. So that's part of what we are doing with this updated client portal. And finally, to enhance self-service capabilities. So we find when clients can do more things for themselves, again, it's helpful for them because they can perform tasks. They don't need to actually contact the practice. They can do it whenever they want. But also, of course, again, it reduces admin load, allows you to focus on the things that deliver the most value, which is spending time with your clients or building your business. Okay, so we are going to dive right in, and I'll hand over to Irina, who's going to demonstrate for us a bunch of the new features, and we're going to start right now.
Yes, absolutely. So let me share my screen with you. I'll do that now. Excellent. So there won't be a very excited entrance because I want you to step you through how to enable it. Yes, so our new client portal branding is live, but you won't see it immediately because we want it to make you comfortable, and whenever you're ready, you can just go and enable it for your own client portal. So this is how you would do that. So you would go to your client portal settings and go to the branding page here. So once you're here, you see this is your current client portal settings, and with these settings, this is what your client portal looks like at its best, right?
Right now, so this is the right now, before any changes. This is the existing client portal, not the new one. Okay, and then
exactly.
we'll turn on exactly. So now we're going to turn on the new one and show you the difference and what can be customized.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the existing client portal with everything that it can offer to your clients. But let me show you what's new. So first of all, here you will see the new button, Enable New Client Style Portal Styling. And when we enable this and save the changes, there you go. Lots of more options for your branding have appeared, and let me walk you through them. Even now, without you having done anything, these are your new styling options. Let's go to your homepage and let's refresh that. There you go. Already looking so much better. You have new color, you have new layout. Even your brand name stands out so much better. Your practice name stands out so much better. What do you think Damien. Sorry, catching you off guard there.
Right, well, I'm taking a drink. Excuse me. It's got a little bit of a tickle in my throat. I know you do too today. So yeah, so exactly. So this is much cleaner, much nicer, and you can see that we've got a splash of color. And what's important is all of these things are customizable. So we're showing you one color palette, but now this can actually be customized to match your brand. So if we click into back to the setup page here, we'll walk you through how you can customize this and the way that then impacts on the way your client portal looks.
Exactly. So this is what's available. Of course, yes. Here you can upload your brand logo here on this setting. And now you can select what brand color will apply to your portal overall. You can select from the colors we provide here. You can pick a custom color from this picker, or if you have your custom brand color code, you can just paste it here. This is the preview of what your portal will look like and how the color will apply.
Let's change it to purple. Let's change it to purple just so people can see it happen live. So let's say that purple color, which is that's pretty intense, but at least you can see it really brightly. Okay, so you can see that then immediately affected the way that preview looks. Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Do you want me to jump back to something else, or you want?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you like. That's it.
Yeah. Awesome. Now, if you want to use the banner image just instead of the solid block of color, we provide 12 banner images here. And also, if you click this link, you'll go into the banner image library with over, I think, 80 more images available to you, so that you really have a good selection of images to represent your brand, your identity. So let's probably select one of these images. Or if you have your banner image already developed for your brand, you can upload it through this field here. Let's save all these updates. And now let's go to our client portal, refresh it, and there you go. So this is what you can do with your client portal. I know Damien likes to play with the color, so let's go with that purple. Let's go with the purple.
Well, that's right.
Let's save that.
Perfect.
Because there is a point we can make with changing that color and how it actually applies to the whole portal view. You see, even though we still have that image that originally has a blue hue in it, while once we've selected the purple brand color, it actually overlays everything on your client portal homepage. And even if you haven't updated the image, it still looks very harmoniously on your homepage.
And the other things that you will have noticed that change then is the icon colors all change, and then the login and register buttons all change as well. So the idea being that now it kind of better matches, and if we had a logo there, then you can match it to your colors there as well. So again, it provides that kind of cohesive color look, and even if you put your custom image in there, then by putting the color treatment over the front of it, it will actually help tie in that image and make it look consistent with the rest of the page, and that's all done for you, so you don't have to fiddle around with graphic design or anything. It will make it, and that sort of prevents sometimes, and you'll see sites that don't do that. It'll be kind of jarring because the picture, the photo, whatever people use, is not the same sort of, in the same color palette and as the rest of the content of the image. Very good. Okay, so that gives you a sense of the branding. So you can have a solid block color if you like instead of that image. You can use some from our library. If you think the ones that we've got in the library or that we've made, you don't like any of them, that's no problem. You can upload your own custom one. So you've got a lot of flexibility there, but we want to put a library of ones pre-made there for you, so you don't need to go hunting and try and get it to the right size. You can see if there's any in there that you like.
Yeah, absolutely. And once we've jumped back here, if you are uploading your own images, don't forget to click on this eye information icon and just check that the dimensions, the sizing of your images matches the recommended ones, so that that image actually applies nicely and looks beautiful on the home page. We actually have prepared a few more designs and layouts and combination of services on different client portals, because today we want to showcase what else you can do with your client portal, how to support your team and your customers with it. But while we're still here, let me start showing what else is new. And one thing is that we have changed the design of the login and registration buttons. So let's talk about that. We have separated these two functions into two different buttons. So now your existing customers, when they come in, they just click login and they can use this login form to open their homepage, or if they forgot their password, they can click to reset it. And the new customers, when they the first time they haven't been on the portal yet, they don't have a profile with you in your Zanda account, they can clearly just register through this form. And also what we have done, we added the password, what is the right word, Damien?
We sort
Checker.
of,
Yeah.
yeah, we improve sort of communication around the strength of passwords, and to make sure that we're sort of, ensuring that we're communicating if a password is weak, and we'll sort of stop someone from creating or utilizing a password that is too weak, and we're giving like a visual indicator of that as well, so that they know they need to make it more complex. So it's just a security enhancement we did while we were working on this section, and again, just to make sure that we're keeping up to date, and we're making sure that everything that the people do is protect, the information is protected, and the people aren't able to utilize excessively weak or passwords that really don't meet good security practices. So we had some of that in place already, but now we're actually communicating it, making it clear of what's happening with the password and what strength it is.
Exactly. Thank you so
Very
much
good.
for helping me out with that.
No worries.
All right, wonderful. So now let's jump back to another tab where I have so many more wonderful client portals set up for us. Let's have a look at this one. And if you have been attentive, you might notice that there is something else available on this client portal layout. For example, this wonderful welcome message for your clients. So let me show you how you can set that up. This one is available to you on the Access and Settings menu. And we have this field here, homepage instructions for your clients. This is where you can set this message up separately, for example, on Google Docs, enter different emojis to express your identity again, make this messaging engaging to convey the information that you want to for your clients, enter the URLs that are clickable. For example, if you want your clients maybe to access some more information about your business, about your practice, and that's how you can set that all up. And again, show some more information, maybe provide some instructions to your clients about how to use your client portal, maybe some rules about your cancellation policies, about your services that you're providing, and about your waitlist that is now available on your client portal. I'm
This is a
sure
new
your
feature.
admin, yes,
Yeah.
I'm sure your admin team will be cheering. They might not need to be entering clients to your waitlist anymore. You are able to allow your new prospective and existing clients to add themselves to the
Okay.
waitlist. Yeah. So let's see if we can give you a quick demo of how the clients can do that. So once they logged in to the client portal of your practice, they can click on the waitlist button and just request to join the waitlist. So they can select who they want to book with. So select any practitioner or all of your, some of your practitioners, select at which location they want an appointment, select their preferred times, leave a note that will also be transferred to your Zanda waitlist, and submit that waitlist request. Later on, I will also show you how they can book an appointment. Actually, let me show it to you now.
We'll do it now. Yeah.
Yeah. So, for example, when they're selecting a service, they want to book a service with one of your practitioners, for example, but they are working, right? And they only want an appointment, or they can have an appointment in later in the afternoon, and they don't see the time available. They can add themselves to the waitlist right from the appointment booking page, which is also available. And then the practitioner and location is already pre-filled for them because they've jumped to the waitlist from the appointment booking page, but that's editable, right? They can maybe add more information that they actually can join that appointment with another practitioner if they want to.
And the idea behind this is that rather than missing out on that booking, so the client's there ready to make an appointment, ready to take action, but that just doesn't happen to fit. Now you're actually capturing that information as well as the preferences that they have in terms of appointments. So it just kind of really closes that gap, and then it also prevents a phone call often to the practice, because what we found is sometimes people would go to book an appointment on the client portal and they can't find an appointment that matches. So then they would then get on the phone and they'd call the practice and say, I'd like to go on the client portal, but I'm only available these times. And so that's inconvenient for the client to then have to do that. There's a risk that we lose the client because perhaps they don't get around to making that phone call. But even if they do, for the practice now, they've actually got to have someone take that phone call, take that time and money to sort of spend on that, dealing with that client, and then manually enter in like the client wait list requests. So that all didn't make any sense. Like when we're looking at that overall goal of how do we make things more efficient, much better if we in the moment give people the capacity to enter themselves to the wait list. Now, Irina, the question is, if people don't want to have the wait list available, because people run their practices in different ways, do they have to have the wait list turned on?
Absolutely not. Let me show you how that's done.
Excellent.
Wonderful. Yeah. So let's jump to our client portal settings, and that's where you have you can manage all that. So just a quick reminder, you set up the waitlist access after you've enabled your new client portal branding. So we've sort of connected the release of the waitlist availability on the client portal with that new client portal branding. So once you've enabled that, you will see the accept waitlist requests button appear on the portal access setup. And of course, it will be inactive by default. So it won't show for your clients unless you turn it on. And that's all you need to do to make it available. One very easy click of a button. And to make this thing even more automated, what else I recommend you to do is to set up your client portal notifications for the waitlist activity. So we are just jumping to the notification settings, and you will see the waitlist request submitted notification available here. In our knowledge base, you will find the templates for the client for the waitlist client portal notifications available. You can copy and add them to your accounts, and then you can set up and send emails or SMS to the client to confirm that they've been added to your waitlist, and to the practitioners who
the appointment was booked
primary.
With, yeah.
Sorry, the client primary practitioner, and to other email addresses that you nominate in your practice, basically to the team who are managing the waitlist in your practice. So I do recommend you do that, and that's it. So once you've set that up, your waitlist will be taken care of itself. And yeah, it's very exciting and it's very easy to use. That's about the waitlist. What else while we are here on this page? Another exciting thing that I can very quickly tell you about is the integration with Google Analytics that we have added to the client portal. You might not even know what this is. I'm sure many people know, and I know many of our customers have been waiting for this integration. This tool helps you grow your marketing process, so to say, right? Or make your marketing efforts more efficient. Basically, what it does, once you integrate your Google Analytics account with your Zanda client portal, it will show you how your clients interact with your Zanda client portal, where they're coming from to your Zanda client portal, and what they are doing on your portal. They will show you what clicks they do, how many times they click your booking page, where if they're going to their invoices, online forms, and so on. So all that client journey from different places on the internet to your Zanda client portal, you will be able to track that and manage your marketing efforts and spends much more efficiently.
Exactly. And so it sort of allows the global picture of if you're running a particular campaign online and you want to know, hey, did this campaign work or did this one work? We got more bookings, but where did that come from? That allows you to to be able to set up your Google Analytics, put in the tracker in here, and then that will allow you to complete the journey. So we've had a lot of requests from customers asking for this, because they say we do marketing efforts, we get people to the site, we get them to take an action, which is what most marketing efforts are designed to do. And what happens, we don't know then which of our marketing is working or not. So this actually allows for that. So for those who are using Google Analytics, this will be a game changer in being able to complete the process, understand what marketing spend is working and what is not.
Exactly. As you can see from other settings here, they actually are all enabled. Yeah, so that's the full-on client portal. So let me show you what else has been added. Maybe not even now in this sort of batch of releases, but quite recently. But I just wanted to remind you what else is available for your clients to enhance that self-service and to reduce the burden from your team as well. I would recommend you to remind your clients, if you are providing telehealth services, that they check their My Appointments list, and if they have telehealth sessions set up, they can very easily join their telehealth calls when the time comes, without any saving their telehealth link anywhere. And it's very safe and secure, because they will be logging in under their own name, and they will be able to join their telehealth call right from their portal. And all the information is available here as well for them.
And the idea behind this is it gives people one location they can go to always know that when I've got a telehealth call, I can just jump on this. So it doesn't mean you can't use links and email out links and things as normal, but sometimes people it gets buried in their messages, or they can't find their email or text and so forth. So we want to give people a really easy option to be able to say, well, you always just go to here, and everything about that client dealing with your practice is contained within that client portal, including live links to their appointments. So again, making it a one-stop shop for clients, instead of having them having to find bits of information all over the place.
Exactly, that's right. And while we're here, let me show you another new thing that we have added is the improved client navigation on the portal. So right now I want you to show what's new in the client forms. And instead of just going home or maybe clicking here, how do I get back to my forms? If I just click on client name, here is the sub menu for the client with all the pages they can access on their client portal. And I can just quickly jump to their forms page right from this side menu. So it's a very nice and easy improved client navigation. And here again, I wanted to remind you that you can allow clients to access their online forms again from the client portal. So again, no links are missing. The access is safe and easy, and the client authentication is turned on, and the client will be asked to authenticate themselves before they access their form, so that no confidential information, is gone missing or accessed by an unauthorized person. And what's exciting, Let me just show you. So if you click that, and that's Jane, there you go. I've just entered the client email address to authenticate the client. And what we can see here, this is the new feature we've released quite recently. Now you are able to pre-fill client forms with the information that's already existing in their client profiles that has been supplied through the linked fields. So it pre-fills with client information, and the clients just can check and update if necessary, or if it's all up to date, they can just fill in what's missing. And I think it's a very client-friendly, user-friendly way of handling information, so that we don't ask clients to re-enter the information that's already available.
Yeah, exactly. Because in the past, if you wanted to say on an annual basis, for instance, get everyone to ensure that the contact details were correct and up to date, but if you sent the form out, they're essentially recompleting content that already exists in the system, and that's annoying, right? So that way, it's really verification. They can quickly, review it, change anything, send. And it means the whole process is faster. People are more likely to do it, and allows again people to keep their records up to date, without a lot of extra effort.
Exactly. So next, I want to talk about how Client Portal can help you manage financial side of your business with using the integration with Stripe. I know this is not a new feature, and I know that many practices have been using this. But what I wanted to show you and remind you is that quite a fairly new feature that we have added is that you can now pass the Stripe transaction fee to your client to help you save on that transaction cost. So this fee can be applied to invoices when the payment is processed using Stripe. When you do this in Zanda, or when you do this through the client portal, or when you do this when you send the invoice link to the clients. So now I'm just showing you how this can be done in client portal. So when the clients book an appointment, you can request a partial deposit or the full payment from the client. And when they do that, they select an appointment. And you see, so for example, here the full fee is required, and this is the required payment before they can finalize the appointment. And here you can see it's very clearly communicated to the client that the card processing fee of this amount applies to this payment, and they can just click book and pay. So this is one of the ways you can do that. And also, when they go to the My Invoices page, they can also select to pay an invoice. The same card payment window will pop up. And again, the card processing fee that applies to this invoice is also communicated to the clients, and they can pay for that invoice.
Mm-hmm. And this layout is better now too. The layout
Yes,
of these invoices.
Absolutely. Yes, it's good that you noticed. Yeah, we changed that layout for clients who have quite a few invoices here. We added this filter. It can now be filtered by paid and unpaid invoices. If they want, for example, to download a receipt for their paid invoice, they can just filter by paid invoices. Or if they want to pay an unpaid invoice, they can do that too. So that's another improvement. Thank you, Damian. All right, so that's another client portal. I like this one. I like this subdued and relaxing feeling from this layout. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it too. This is a different image and a different color set that we have on this one.
Yes, absolutely. All right, another client portal.
So we're going to show a few different configurations now and different ideas about how it can be set up.
Exactly. Yeah, I know from my work in the customer success team, and when I onboarded new clients or tried to understand the needs of practices, and when I explained how Zanda works to them, I heard a lot of practitioners, for example, worried and not wanting to open their books to their clients through online because they might not feel comfortable with allowing clients to having access. And I understand that. And it's okay. You can have a client portal that is not allowing clients to book appointments for themselves. If you want to pre-screen them, if you want to really manage your own calendar, and that's fine. But you can still have some good from your client portal and allowing clients to self-manage other aspects of their well-being and their interaction with you and with your practice. And for example, this is one of such practices I've set up. So here is the physiotherapy practice that is not accepting currently any new clients, and they are not even allowing their clients to book individual sessions anymore. But the clients are still allowed to access their appointments, their invoices, their forms, for example, like here. So for example, this client here can go and fill in, for example, their food and symptom journal, do their self-assessment for sports therapy, health and wellness questionnaire for personal training, and so on. So they still have a very convenient access to all the documentation that's necessary for their treatment. But having those sessions booked with their practitioner, that's between them, and that's communicated through different pathways, and that's absolutely normal. But there may be also some classes available for booking for clients that don't require maybe that personal interaction with the trainer or practitioner, and that's fine. So that's also available, and clients can just book themselves a session in the group when they want. So that's also possible.
So it's sort of less, I guess it's part of the long-term evolution of the client portal that we used to think of it more just like a bookings portal. And then over time, we've been expanding it with this view of saving admin and allowing more self-help. And so now it's a little bit more modular in that, you can have a client portal and control exactly what people are doing. And like you say, still get value. So if you don't want to allow, people to book individual appointments, you can. It's all there at the top there. Some of the things that you can turn on or off, and it goes same with if you don't want people looking at their invoices or their forms or upcoming appointments. Any of those things, you can actually modify the settings so that it just serves what you want for your practice in a way that you're comfortable with. So it's been very exciting to get this out, and like always, really thank you to everyone for the feedback that we get, because that's how we build these features and know what to put in and what not to.
Exactly. Yeah. Like right now. So how we were able to configure this layout and just listening to Damian's feedback, I've just turned off the invoices page, and you can see that accept online bookings is off, accept waitlist is off, allow new clients to register is off, but allow group bookings is on, and forms page is on, and show upcoming appointments is on. And that's how we can configure such client portal. There you go. Let's just update that. This is on a very far from me server, on the UK server for us. It takes a little bit of time, yes. But there you go. Yes, I've just removed the access to invoices for this client. Again, you may feel more comfortable dealing with that through your finance team, and that's absolutely fine. Maybe your clients are prepaying for, the pack of treatment in advance, and you don't need that functionality at all on your portal. But again, you can still give clients access to their forms and the list of their appointments so that they can just check when the next session is and what forms they can fill in, like their food journal from the portal from their phone. And that's very convenient.
Very good.
All right. I think I still have one
more portable to show.
Portal. Exactly. This one is very, very frugal, if I can use this word.
It's a minimalist.
It's a minimalist, yes. Nice, welcome, green, but very minimalist, with only the wait list option available. Again, in your practice, you might have your own way of communicating with your clients, your own pathways and so on. You don't even advertise your client portal to the clients you're interacting with, but you can use it as a way of advertising your business to the community and just looking for those prospective clients who might be interested in your services and collecting that information, collecting that prospective database for the future. So you can only open your client portal for your waitlist. That's where you will allow clients to register and join your waitlist. So they will provide you with their basic contact details and what practitioners they are interested in and what their availability is.
Yeah,
What do you think,
absolutely.
Damien?
No, absolutely. And of course, you can, when they first register, you can trigger a form, to go out to them as part of that communication. So you can collect more information if you like, and have that all pre-filled, and they can be added to the waitlist. So again, another way of sort of automating an incoming funnel of patients, and restrict them from doing anything else at that point. So just really a way we want to show different kind of configurations so that you can see however you would like to do it. There is hopefully something in the client portal for you, and we typically find people end up turning more and more features on as time goes on. So very good. I think as far as the things we wanted to demonstrate, does that cover it for today, Irina?
I think it does.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so we can revert back. I had my checklist here that as we went through, and I think I've ticked off everything that we had. So we can revert back.
Wonderful.
If you stop the screen share, we can go back to the presentation content, and we'll just finish on a few notes. I think you can start the presentation again. There we go. So that's where we were sort of up to. So just look at a few things just to kind of, to wrap up. But yeah, just reiterating the key benefits here is around that brand cohesion, taking control of that admin, keeping on track of the financials, getting people to be able to pay on the client portal, but also ensure that you're still able to pass on the processing fees. If you choose to do that, of course, that's an option, and just to streamline how everything operates. So we are constantly improving the app. So we're looking at new, improved UI and user interface and user experience. Upgraded, the security in what we've done with that today, and then adding in new integrations as well. So in this example here, we've got Google Analytics, which I know is going to be super popular. Okay, a couple of announcements and reminders if you've seen this before, but we have the AHA, it's called the ideas board, but it's called AHA. If you go into your account and click on help and then submit an idea, it's actually the best way to get ideas through to us, feature enhancements. You might look at the client portal and think, that's great, and I'd really like this feature. You can put it in there. It then is available to everyone to be able to see that. And what happens then is you can also vote on those features. So you can look through what other people have suggested. People can vote on yours. We can interact with comments. So if you haven't checked that out in your account, go to help, submit idea. It's awesome. The book, we recently released a book. So right here, I've got a copy. Thank you to everyone that has been getting a copy of that. We've actually went to Amazon #1 bestseller, which has been amazing. If you'd like to get a copy of that, you can go to the zandahealth.com/secrets, and you'll be able to grab a copy through that. And it would be remiss if I introed the Zanda Academy. Irina, I'm going to let you do that because it's your baby. What can you tell us about the Zanda Academy? Why should people go there?
Yes, if you want to master skills of your Zanda account, if you really want to learn and get the most of it, please go and visit and learn from Zanda Academy. You can access it through the link you can see, but the very easy way, if you log into your Zanda account, go to the help menu, you will see a direct link to the Zanda Academy there. And there you will learn about the client portal, invoicing, getting started with Zanda for your new team members, you're welcome, and you will see a lot of me there.
And what do people do if they complete the core or the courses? What they get
Oh
a
yes, the best thing, you get a certificate that you can boast on your social platforms. You can use it for your professional development and for your resumes, and yeah,
yeah.
it's wonderful.
And we're seeing so much traffic to that. We monitor how many certificates get issued every month, and they're going up and up and up. So jump on that,
Yes,
learn that, and we'll be adding more courses and things to Xander Academy. Even some
absolutely.
things that aren't directly related to skill development, that's not directly related to using Xander. So stay tuned, and you'll see some good things. Very good. Okay, to finish up, if there is anything we can help you with, lots of ways to contact us. You can email us, jump on a website. We've got live chat. You can book a call, a Zoom, or you can check out the Practice Hive. So in your account, look for that little symbol, the Hive symbol, and you will see in there up to date with all the latest information. When we release new features, you'll find a stream of all the things that are happening in your account right there. So lots of ways to get in contact and to get information. Finally, thank you very much. Thank you, Irina. It's great ways to present and go through new releases with you. So thank you, and thank
Thank
you
you
to
so much.
everyone who joined. Okay,
Thank
bye for
you.
now.